Love a Mystery, a Carlton E. Morse audio novel featuring Jack, Doc, and Reggie, specialists in crime and adventure. Now following the Northwest trail of a missing millionaire, a killer cougar, and the Phantom Castle. This is Fred Foy introducing Jim Harmon's presentation of Les Tremaine and Tony Clay in an original Carlton Morse thriller, The Fear That Creeps Like a Cat. Five o'clock in the evening in a Seattle hotel somewhere on the edge of Lake Union. The three comrades, Jack, Doc, and Reggie, are at the jumping-off place in their new adventure. The new adventure consisting of a manhunt with $1 million at stake. They have been assigned by a big insurance company to bring back alive Alexander Archer, declared legally dead by order of the court. The court says he's dead. The insurance company says he's alive. And the three comrades have been assigned to the task of proving the insurance company right. The trio arrived in Seattle an hour ago by Stratoliner and registered at their hotel less than 20 minutes ago.
Well, I'll tell you hombres one thing. We're working for the right people. Look at the size of this room. You could swing a hipponoceros by the tail in here. Hey, Jack, you're sure this here's the hotel we was told to come to?
This is it.
Well, doggone, if it's going to be like this, I hope our manhunt don't go no further than right here in Seattle.
Not a chance.
What you mean, not a chance?
This afternoon, or tomorrow morning, we get a telegram from the insurance company in New York. And we're on our way.
On our way where?
Into the wilds of the Pacific Northwest.
Is that all the information we got?
Until the telegram arrives.
I say, Doc, look here. We'll ride over Lake Union.
We are? Well, I'll be doggone. Jack, we're on the second story right here over the lake.
How about you two getting changed?
Changed?
Well, you can't go down to dinner here looking like that.
Is the victuals we eat on the company, too?
Oh, by all means, Doc.
Well, son, just watch me do some expensive eating. Say, that insurance company don't care how it spends its money, does it?
It'll be worth it to them if we bring Alexander Archer back alive.
Yeah. Imagine them giving one man $1 million worth of insurance money.
Well, it was all right when they did it. Archer was one of the most substantial men in New York. Then last year, he lost his pants in a series of financial disasters.
Yeah, I know that. And I still say $1 million smackers is a lot to put on one man. If I had... Hey, company. I'll get it.
Oh, please. I'm sorry.
Hey, don't be sorry. Come on in.
How dare you?
Well, doggone it. What you go rapping on people's doors for if you don't want to come in?
What is it, Doc?
A babe and a honey, what I mean.
You're insulting. I made a mistake.
Oh, no, you didn't.
No.
Come on in here.
Help! Help!
There.
You let go of me.
Look at what I got me, Jack. You fellas can fish for your own.
Doc, are you crazy?
Well, look at her and ask me that again.
But I say, grabbing girls out of the hole?
What kind of gorilla have you got here anyway?
What's it all about, anyway?
I came to your door by mistake, and this...
Sippy cat's a good word, sugar.
Doc.
If you'll please open that door.
Oh, no, you don't.
Doc, behave yourself, will you?
Quite. This is no time for romance.
Romance, my grandma. This little old she-girl's a carrying a shooting pistol.
That's not true.
Look at the shape and sag of her coat pocket and tell me if it's true or not, Jack.
Why did you come to our door with a gun?
I tell you, it was a mistake.
You should ought to be ashamed of yourself. Nice girl like you carrying pistols and telling lies.
You let me out of here.
Who are you?
When the management of this hotel hears about this...
Never mind the management. Who are you?
3 men kidnapping a girl...
Get her, Reggie.
Righto.
No. Let go of me.
Get the gun, Doc.
If you don't let me go, I'll scream.
Scream and we'll gag you.
Got it, son.
Anything else in her pockets?
No. Let me alone.
Yeah, here's a handful of junk.
All right. Let her go, Reggie.
You'll be sorry for this.
Sit down.
Oh.
See that she stays down, Reggie. I want to see what Doc's got here.
3 great, big, brave men.
Nevertheless, you heard what Jack said.
Nothing but a lot of female junk. Powder puff wrapped up in a hanky, lipstick, bunch of keys, compact.
Here, let me see that.
Compact?
Yes.
Help! Help!
That's it. Keep your hand over her mouth, Reggie.
Quite. Now sit there and act like a lady.
Find anything, Jack?
Yes. Look at this. Telegram.
Telegram? What's it say?
From New York to Linda Joyce. It says, Packard, Long, and York arriving Seattle today. Will register at Crawford Arms Hotel. Stop the sign, Nick.
Well, what you know?
But I say, Jack, no one was supposed to know about us arriving in Seattle.
Apparently everyone knows about it. Take your hand away from her mouth.
Righto.
You're Linda Joyce, I suppose.
Supposing I am.
How did this Nick person in New York know we were arriving in Seattle?
How do I know?
Why does he want us stopped?
Yeah, and what's he mean, stop?
When the police hear about you kidnapping and manhandling me, I think you'll be stopped plenty.
This will never get to the police, and you know it.
You think not?
I know it won't. Who are you spotting for?
I don't know what you mean.
Oh, yes, you do. You came to our door to be sure we'd arrived and to get a look at us.
That's not true.
I think it is. I also think you felt pretty certain you'd get away with that gag about coming to the wrong door. Otherwise, you'd not be carrying this telegram around with you.
Wasn't very smart of you, Sugar.
Smart guys. Figure everything out.
I say, Jack, there's one thing I don't like.
What's that, Reggie?
I don't like the way she's taking it. We've caught her with the goods, and yet she doesn't seem a bit worried.
Yeah, what does that mean? She thinks of...
There's your answer.
Yeah, more the same kind of company.
Reggie, keep her in that chair. Put your hand over her mouth. Doc, get behind the door as I open it.
You betcha.
Yes, I'm coming. We ready? Here goes.
Good evening, sir.
What do you want?
You're Mr. Packard, aren't you?
Yes.
May I come in for a moment?
Why not?
Thank you.
Okay, you're in. What do you want?
So, my daughter is in here.
Your daughter?
That's right. By the way, would you mind having that young man standing behind me remove himself?
I'm doing okay, Grandpa.
Yes, but it makes me nervous to have someone behind me.
Frisk him, Doc.
You bet. Hold still, mister.
Pretty desperate treatment, isn't it, gentlemen?
Nothing bigger than a pocket knife on him, Jack.
All right, but keep an eye on him. Now then, who are you? What's your business?
I want you to release my daughter, naturally.
Oh, you do?
Yes, would you mind having that young man take his hand away from my daughter's mouth?
First, what's your name?
I'm Richard Cooper.
Cooper. This girl's name is Linda Joyce.
Linda Joyce? Oh, you must be mistaken.
The heck we are.
What is her name, then?
Laura Cooper. Please have that young man release her.
All right, Reggie.
Quite.
Oh, thank goodness you came, Father.
Laura, how many times have I told you to keep away from strange men?
But it was a mistake. I came to the wrong door.
I'm afraid you're a very naughty girl, Laura.
That's it. You always think the worst of me.
Past experience, my dear. Past experience. Now, if you gentlemen will allow me, I'll take her back to her room. I assure you she won't annoy you again.
You promised that.
Indeed I do.
Well, you better keep an eye on her. Doc's gone for her in a big way, and I won't be responsible.
Oh, dear, oh, dear. I've had so much trouble with this girl. Come along, my dear.
Yes, Father.
Which one of you is Doc?
That's me, Grandpa.
Red hair. Laura's very fond of red hair. Women are weak, my boy. Weak. I beg you not to take advantage of her. Good afternoon, gentlemen.
Well, I'll be a two-tailed hipponoceros.
But I say, Jack, the telegram. That girl's more than just a flighty female.
Sure. But that was a great act they put on. Kindly old father and his wayward daughter.
Doggone if it wasn't. The old guy acting like he was on his last leg.
I say, he did look on the trembly side. I felt sorry for him.
Sorry my eye. When I went over him looking for a gun, I felt muscles like steel. That guy could lick his weight in wildcats.
But, Jack, why did you let them go?
Why not? We got everything we could out of them. We can't be bothered with prisoners.
Sure, we know the gang's on our trail, and we know what two of them look like. Hey, who you phoning to?
Listen and you'll find out. Hello. I want to send a wire. Ready? The Viking Insurance Company, 1440 Broadway, New York City. Who is Nick? He tipped off gang in Seattle of our presence. The fight's on. Signed, Jack Packard. Thank you.
Why didn't you tell him to rush them final instructions so we can get out of here?
What's the hurry? If we stick around, we may meet some more of the boys and girls.
Yeah, I wonder if they got any more little old she-gals as pretty as Linda Joyce or Laura Cooper, whatever her name is.
Good looking, but a little bit on the scratch cat side for me.
They can be anything they want to be just as long as they're pretty. Boy, did you notice how she filled out that dress she was wearing?
Doc, listen.
Hey, somebody's picking our lock.
Get over there by the door, Reggie. Doc, get in the bathroom.
Okay, son.
Give me the gun.
Okay, catch.
Hey, they've got it open.
Watch it.
All right, stick 'em up, you mugs.
Hello, boys.
Shut the door.
What can we do for you?
We'll take care of that. Where's the third guy?
What third guy?
I got this guy covered. Sandblast that guy by the wall if he makes a move.
I say, a bit drastic, don't you think?
Shut up. Mac, look in the bathroom for that other mug.
3 tough boys.
Shut up. Anybody in the bathroom, Mac? I got him, Jack.
Get him. Get him, Reggie. Doc, get that gun.
Whoopee! Got it, fella. How you coming, Reggie?
There, that does it. Now get to your feet.
Doggone, as pretty as you please.
All right, you. Stand up.
Hey, Jack, now we're gone. What are we going to do with them?
Open the window.
The window? You mean we're going to throw them out?
Why not? The lake won't hurt them.
Well, doggone. Hey, what do you think you're doing?
Come on. Help me, Doc.
You're darn tootin'. Hey, I can't swim.
How'd he go?
Whoopee! Man, what a dive.
Next.
Out he goes. Whee!
Is the man in the bathroom unconscious?
Out like a light.
All right, throw him out in the hall. He might drown. Who is it?
Hurry! Let me in quick!
What do you want?
They're going to kill me! They're going to kill me!
6 o'clock in the evening in a Seattle hotel somewhere on the edge of Lake Union. The 3 comrades, Jack, Doc, and Reggie, are launched on a $1 million manhunt. They had just overcome 3 gunmen in their hotel room when there was a knock on the door, and the girl's voice cried out, "They're going to kill me."
Get that door open. Doc, Reggie,
Hey, what's the matter?
sprawled on the floor outside our door.
I say, is she dead?
Where do we get her inside? Give me a hand, Reggie. Keep an
Righto.
eye on the hall, Doc.
Okay.
Here we go.
Easy with her. She's breathing. Shut the door, Doc.
Uh-huh. Nobody in the hall.
Right here on the bed.
Hey, will you look what we got this time? Darn her, she ain't even prettier than the other girl.
What is it, Jack? What's the matter with her?
She must have fainted. Doesn't seem to be anything else the matter.
Well, that's a relief.
Looky, son, did you ever see anything prettier than them long eyelashes?
I'm more interested in who she is.
And why she came screaming to our door, saying they were going to kill her.
I'd just like to see anybody try killing her. You know, Jack, all my Texas chivalry...
Forget your Texas chivalry and go get a glass of water.
Just the same if I can fight for this little old gal's honor.
Will you get me a glass of water?
All right.
Help me get her out of her coat.
Right. Hold her up a bit. There we are.
See what you can find in her pockets.
Dressed a bit on the expensive side.
Yes. Look at that diamond on her finger.
Water for baby, Jack.
Yeah.
I say, Jack, here's a letter addressed to Jeanette Archer.
Archer. Here, let me see that.
Quite.
Hey, look. We're hunting for a guy named Alexander Archer.
Of course.
Wonder if Curly Locks here is any relation.
Jeanette Archer. Do either of you remember the insurance company saying anything about a girl by that name?
Heck, I don't remember half them insurance guys told us.
Pour some of that water on this towel and bathe her forehead, Doc.
Now you're talking, son. That's a job I'd really like.
I wish those final instructions from the insurance company would get here so we could get out of Seattle.
Oh, I don't know. We ain't gonna find any gals as pretty as this up yonder in the woods.
But couldn't we go without the information?
I'm going to chance it if they don't hurry up.
She ain't showing no signs of coming around.
Give her time.
Haven't we got all the important information we need? We know that Alexander Archer had $1 million insurance policy. We know that on evidence presented by his estate, he was declared dead by the courts. That the insurance company still thinks he's alive and hiding somewhere up along the Canadian coast.
Yeah, and it's our job to bring him back if he is alive.
And now we know more than that.
I say we do.
Well, we know that there's a group of people mighty anxious not to have us go on with this manhunt.
Ain't it the truth? First that pretty female girl that come in toting a pistol, and then that old guy.
Oh, look here.
Huh? Well, what's the matter?
That chappie you knocked unconscious in the bathroom, he's still in there.
Hey, that's right.
There's too many things happening. Reggie, go throw him out in the hall.
With pleasure.
Well, there's one thing, son. We sure are popular. We've been in Seattle about an hour, and here at the hotel about half an hour, and looking at all the visitors we've had.
I wish I knew where this girl fits into the picture.
Well, if she don't fit in no place, can I have it?
You practically got her now. I didn't tell you to hold her head in your lap.
Well, dad busted, it's easier to bathe her forward this way.
Just dump him out in the hall any place, Jack.
Yes, why not? How bad is he hurt?
He's just sleeping off a sock in the kisser.
Throw him out.
Hey, you know something, Jack?
No, what's the matter?
There's something kind of indelicate maybe I ought to mention.
Indelicate?
Yeah. A real Texas gentleman don't see what he ain't supposed to see. But when we picked up this pretty little old honey out yonder in the hall...
Well, what about it?
Well, fella, to tell you the truth, if you was to look, not that I think you should, you understand, but if you was to look, I bet you money you'd find a little old stabbing knife strapped to this baby's leg just about her right knee.
You're sure?
It was an accident. I just couldn't help seeing it.
Oh, don't be a hypocrite.
Jack, I ain't no hypocrite. You don't say things like that.
Where's a knife, huh? The Linda Joyce girl carried a gun and this one a knife.
Yeah. Looks like all the cats in the Northwest got claws, don't it?
She doesn't show any signs of consciousness yet?
Nope. Sleeping like a baby.
Jack, I say, Richard Cooper.
What about him?
He's coming down the hall.
Hey, you mean Grandpa's coming to pay us another visit?
I'm not sure. I ducked back in the room the moment I saw him.
Want I should frisk him again if he asked to come in here?
Yes. Just leave the wet cloth on the girl's brow and get over by the door.
Ain't much fun holding an unconscious girl head in your lap anyway.
I was wondering whether that was romance or your mother instinct, Doc.
How would you like a bust in the eye?
Doc, you're behind the door. Reggie, you open it. I'll have him covered.
Company's here.
Open up, Reggie.
Gentlemen.
I say, it's Mr. Cooper, Jack.
What does he want?
May I come in?
He wants to come in, Jack.
All right.
Please, step in, Mr. Cooper.
I'm afraid I'm getting to be an awful bother.
Hold still, fella.
Here, are you behind me again?
Looks like it, don't it?
Keep your hands out in front of you, Cooper.
Am I subjected to this indignity every time I come into this room?
It's not a bad idea.
Nope, he ain't carrying nothing, Jack.
What in the world gave you the idea that I might be armed?
Everyone else visiting us has been.
By the way, as I came down the hall, I noticed something rather unusual.
That so?
Yes, the body of an unconscious man. Rather out of place in a hotel of this distinction.
Did you call the management?
No, I never like to get mixed up in unpleasant matters of that nature. Besides, the management is upset enough as it is. 2 men dived into the bay from someplace up on this floor.
Dived in my grandma. We throwed 'em in.
Is that so? They said they dived in.
Well, never mind that. What do you want this time, Cooper?
I came for my daughter.
I say, your daughter?
Yes, she's a little bit eccentric. She has fainting spells.
Fella, you're just lousy with eccentric daughters, ain't you?
I beg your pardon.
That's what I said. First we grab a gal carrying a gun. In her pocket's a telegram saying her name's Linda Joyce. You come along and say her name's Laura Cooper. Next, we find the girl outside our door in a dead faint after yelling somebody's trying to kill her. And in her pocket's a letter saying her name's Jeanette Archer. And now you say her name's Cooper.
That's right, Brenda Cooper. Now, if you'll allow me to carry the child back to her room...
Hold it, Cooper.
You mean you're not going to let me have her?
That's right.
But this is outrageous.
Maybe.
But the child needs medical attention. Besides, I object to leaving my daughter in this room with 3 strange men.
How do you account for the fact she's carrying a letter with the name Jeanette Archer?
Easily. Jeanette Archer's a friend of hers. In fact, they're roommates at college.
That sounds silly.
My good man, are you going to let me take my daughter back to her room? Or will I be obliged to call the police?
Say, that's not a bad idea.
Now, see here. I don't want trouble with you men. I'll admit my daughters are a bit wild. I'm not holding you responsible.
Don't move or open your mouth, Cooper.
A gun?
Yes, a gun. Doc, open the door a crack. If there's any funny work, Cooper's going to be sorry.
Okay, fella. Hey, it's a bellboy. He's got a telegram.
Take it and close the door.
Sure. Thanks, son. Here you are.
Got it?
You bet you.
Reggie, look up the number of the police department. Get them on the phone.
Now, don't be hasty.
You're the one who suggested it.
I had no intention of calling them. In fact, I have every good reason for not calling.
You ain't kidding now, mister.
Yes, my daughter's names have been in the papers before. Nothing serious, you understand. Wild parties. Please save them any further notoriety.
Here it is, Jack.
Get them on the wire.
You're going to insist on it?
That's right.
I say, get me Maine 400, please.
In that case, I shall withdraw.
Suit yourself.
I hope you realize you're breaking an old man's heart.
I suppose there's a little old gray-haired mother with a shawl around her shoulders somewhere in the background, too.
Good evening, gentlemen.
We sure bluffed him out of that one.
Bluff nothing. What's the matter, Reggie? Haven't you got them yet?
They're on the wire, but they asked me to hold the line a moment.
Doc, let me see that telegram.
Oh, yeah. From the insurance company, you think?
Probably.
What's it say?
It's what we've been waiting for.
Oh, righto. Hold the line a moment. Here they are on the wire, Jack.
Let me take it. Hello. Listen, there's an unconscious girl by the name of Jeanette Archer up in room 232 of the Crawford Arms Hotel. Get here quick or she'll be kidnapped. Never mind who this is. Get here and step on it.
Hey, Jack, if we stick around here and get mixed up with the police...
We're not going to stick around. Reggie, tear all the sheets off the bed.
Righto.
But looky, fella.
Doc, will you stop asking questions, start tying these sheets together?
Okay, fella. But if I'm a flying hipponocer, I know why.
Be careful of those knots. They've got to hold our weight.
I say we're going out the window.
That's just what we're doing.
But doggone it, Jack, the lake's down below us.
Then we'll get our feet wet.
I'll say we will. Clean up to our necks.
There, here. Move one of the beds over to the window.
Come on, Reggie. Doggone it, things ain't getting crazier than a lunatic asylum.
You fellas get out of your coats and wrap some extra clothes in them and tie them to your backs. We're going to have to swim for it.
But why the heck don't we just walk out of the place?
Because, you crazy fool, Cooper and his gang would see us. They'd see we didn't have this girl with us, and they'd break in here and grab her.
We ain't gonna take her with us?
You bet we're not. Let the police come and get her. There. That ought to hold our weight. You ready, Reggie?
Right.
Then out with you while I'm getting ready. We'll meet in those bushes over there beside the lake.
See you later. So long.
Hey, you know, that water's gonna be cold.
Never mind that. Watch Reggie. As soon as he drops into the lake, you go down.
Dad, rat it. I know these britches are gonna shrink if they get wet. Where do we go from here, son?
There. I'm ready. There's a motorboat waiting for us down on the Puget Sound.
Reggie's down. Here I go.
Hurry up.
You bet. Motorboat, huh?
Doc, they're here. Hurry up.
Hey, Jack, something's giving way. Look out!
Oh, that's beautiful. Now I've got to dive. Well, here goes nothing.
Wee! Cuss these blame britches. They're choking me to death already.
Adventures of Jack, Doc, and Reggie have come to you in I Love a Mystery. Created and written by Carlton E. Morse. Scripts copyrighted by Morse & Co. Incorporated. Produced and directed by story editor Jim Harmon. Featuring Les Tremaine as Jack Packard and Tony Clay as Doc Long. With Frank Brzee as Reggie York. Others in the cast included Jim Harmon as Frankie, Jack Lester as the rustic Mr. Cooper, Art Hearn as Captain Frenchie, Corey Seaton as Laura, and Barbara Gratz as Mrs. McGinnis. Your announcer, Fred Foy. This presentation has come from Hollywood.